We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
Crowd love Yanni. Crowd love Yanni.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. Steps away. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now an option play on 2nd down. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen.
There he goes, left side. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 33. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. Here's Hurts. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to the running game with Swift. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Pacheco on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. To throw, it's Mahomes. Out to his left. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a 1st down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd and 10. Here's a toss play right to Swift. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, and he was able to get it back play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this 2nd go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
63.
Hurts. A quick throw there is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the first down on the Chiefs.
On first down, Mahomes being chased out left. And Watson has it right side. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And again, it's Mahomes. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Eagles 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They find some open field here.
Down the left sideline.
And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
He'll buy some time right. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to what reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Hail Mary, bro.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2. Play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On third down, it's Pacheco. And Allen going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He loses 4, and it brings up 4. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. They needed 4, they got 8. And it results in a conversion on 4th down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. Powers through. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. But couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Mahomes to throw on second down. To the right side, it's Kelsey. Only able to gain a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Still an important piece of and that might just seal the deal here. It makes it a 2-score game with not a lot of time on the clock. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes.
Flushed out right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Mahomes. Finding Hardman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Mahomes.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Mahomes. That is caught.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Mahomes to throw it. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more...
I'm finna spank that ass, boy. I'm finna spank that ass.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap as it'll be the Kansas City
Oh, you
Chiefs
fucked up. You gave me the ball first.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42.
You scared now? Come on, let's play. You ain't finna get the ball right now. It's my ball. You threw that on your ball.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better.
That's exactly how you want this touchdown.
Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Touchdown.
Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 1. Great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Give him 13 yards there.
I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a dog.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Here's Pacheco once again, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a second and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And Goldman books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive it started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That was pretty, wasn't it?
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just still just wiped it away, didn't they? They've just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Hey, it's time to clamp Aaron Rodgers up right quick. This is so easy.
Rodgers has a chance
He's gonna run it.
At their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Stay on his feet. Threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Dana. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. And it also concludes.
Stop.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Thank you.
They'll try and throw for it here. Let's it fly deep for Kyle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls.
And he's supposed to pick that up.
A surprising move to go for it predictably, somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Mahomes now on first down. Finds his man, it's Kelsey on the crossing route here. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll run here with Pacheco. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's a good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams that throw from there. But that's a nice shot to get more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, and he's going to go down in the backfield. A big play forthcoming. Here's the 3rd and goal. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he rifles one that's going to be intercepted.
I ain't see that.
And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I gave you that. I gave you that. You playing trash all the whole game. I'm like, let me get something.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the guys out of the end zone.
None of that. None of that.
First and 10. It's a pickup at 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The defense, if they had that point covered, but they still got driven backwards by the blockers. Those types of plays are key under any team's offensive game plan.
Lockdown. You ain't throwing the ball on me.
That's the left side, and then he's just turning it up. And then they face with the 3rd and inches.
Ain't going nowhere.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
It's easy.
On first down, Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
Come here.
Giving a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's a 2nd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Back to the ground with Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from the 39 now. Throwing now is Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, it will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent.
That's easy to guard you.
They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruption.
This man got 54 yards throwing.
As that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
26, 630.
Rodgers again now. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. On 1st down, Mahomes. That is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this 1st half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this 1st half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just the 1 touchdown in that 1st half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game.
Keep throwing it in there. Keep throwing it in there.
Put the ball back in the air. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's still on his feet. He may go. Brees Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brees Hall.
He gave the remote to somebody else.
The Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for two. Rodgers will throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out the back of the end zone.
Put that person back on the remote that was just playing.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him. Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Mahomes now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Mahomes going to throw. And Mahomes misfires.
They tipped the ball, man. Oh. Shit, man, they tipped the motherfucking ball.
47-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Earlier, they had 2 other 4th down conversion attempts that did not go their way. This time, it does go their way.
And this reminds me of a conversation I had with him in the offseason. There wasn't even a game to be played, but what he told me, I have enough confidence in my team and my play calling.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
You just can't throw the ball, man.
And we got it handy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Rodgers now to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Hey, take 26. Teammate. Teammate. Take 30. Over.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Sauce Gardner picks it off. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, 28 yards. And the Jets have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the fourth quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pull out the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick, and we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
And not to mention they got to get the touchdown and a 2-point conversion first. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. In the fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Mahomes to throw once more. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Time not on their side. They've got one timeout, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. But they need points. 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and the Jets force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
2nd and 10 at the 9-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Rodgers on target there to Lazard. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Rodgers throwing here. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Rodgers to throw once more. Yeah, he'll find Hall. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best